Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cecilia and I go by the name CeeChronicles. If you're new on this channel, I do fragrance reviews mostly, and I do lifestyle videos, fashion videos, and much more. So if you go to my older videos, you'll see some of the fashion and lifestyle videos that I have thrown on this channel. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, I hope you do consider subscribing now or after watching this video. If you're returning, thank you very much for coming along. Today I have another video for you. I looked at my collection and I thought, okay, if I am to pick 10 designer fragrances from my collection, which I cannot live without, 10 designer fragrances from my collection that I would say are absolutely for life, which ones would they be? Now that's what I have in front of me. I have 10 designer fragrances from my collection, which I consider, if this collection had to be taken away from me, or my fragrances taken away from me, or I was given an option to choose 10, these are my utmost favorites. So this is 10 designer fragrances for life. I'm going to go straight into the first one. The first one is Haute Couture, and this is an Eau de Parfum, and this is by Givenchy. This fragrance, guys, has been my signature scent for years. It's a yummy raspberry fragrance. You get that just by sniffing this. This is quite a strong fragrance, so just by sniffing this, I don't really need to actually spray it on myself. Just by sniffing this, this is one fragrance that a little goes a long way because it's quite strong. It's got the raspberry, it's got some bergamot orange, it's got some pepper, some vetiver, some musk. All the yummy stuff is in this fragrance. I absolutely love this fragrance. This to me spells classy. This to me spells elegant, sophisticated, mature woman, somebody who's got their life together. So this is my number one. And these fragrances, let me say, I in no particular order, they just happen to be in front of me. So this is not like I'm not rating these fragrances. These are just 10 fragrances that I can not live without. The second one is going to be Terracotta by Guerlain. This fragrance house, guys, I'm yet to be disappointed by Guerlain. I think the only one that I'm not too absolutely 100% sure on is Idili. Otherwise, the rest that I have just randomly bought or just blind bought have never disappointed me. Terracotta by Guerlain. This is how it looks like, guys. This is a beautiful floral. This has got some coconut, it's got bergamot, it's got jasmine, ylang, orange blossom. This is, I'd say, one of the best summer fragrances out there. It's not a freshie as such, because I know when I talk of summer, you think of the super freshy. This is like a freshy, but not a like a light freshy. This has got some depth to it. Very sophisticated, beautiful coconut scent. Reminds me of holidays on the beach and stuff like that. Now my number 3 is gonna be D221. I did a video of this fragrance. Some of the fragrances that I'm going to be talking about here I have reviewed already, so you can go down you can go back to some of my videos if you want in-depth reviews of them. Today I'm just basically giving you a few notes and what I feel about them. So my number 3 is D221, guys. This is the best vanilla out there. This is the best vanilla that I've ever smelled. It's got pink pepper, it's nichey, it's gourmandish and soapy at the same time. Very beautiful, very flirty, very youthful. So that is my number 3. My number 4 is going to be Versace Dylan Blue. Okay, I'm not going to take the bottom off. All right, okay, got it. I like it to sit in there when I display it, so I tuck it quite firmly in there. That's why it was quite stuck. Versace Dylan Blue is my ideal aquatic scent. This is still a new acquisition for me, but this has never disappointed me. It is also one of those fragrances that I see males liking. So this is not particularly too feminine for me, but it is it's got this granny Smith apple, it's got some rose, some Virginia cedar, and a lot more notes in it, but it's, to me, heavy freshy as well. So this is not a typical light freshy. This is quite heavy. This lasts on me, on my skin, on my clothes. I get the same thing. The patchouli on this is just marvelous. Now moving on to my number 5, I think. Yeah, I did a video on this as well. You can check it out. Elisa Le Parfum. Elisa Le Parfum. This has got some honey. It's quite elegant, it's quite classy, it's got some Virginia cedar, it's got some patchouli as well as some rose. This to me just spells elegant, classy, sophisticated, a bit clean, floral, and this is ideal for special occasions, you know, weddings, parties, something like that. And this to me performs much better on my skin than it does on my clothes. So, you know, and I believe a few people say the same thing. So in case you have this and you're wondering how best to use it, this I find best on the skin, you know, as opposed to the clothes. My number 6, to those who know me, is a no-brainer. This is Angel Muse. This is another one that has got that gourmandish vibe. This one is it's got the hazelnut, it's got cocoa in it, it's got some pink pepper, some patchouli, and some vetiver. This is beautiful. It's nutty, it's got some chocolate in it, and it's quite mature as well, and it gives me that niche vibe. I'm yet to see or to find a fragrance that I would say or a cheaper version of this or a clone of this. I'm yet to find one, because, you know, I'd love to see how they would interpret this, because this is marvelous, guys. This is niche quality, beautiful to me, that is. Okay, now my number 7 is going to be this one, Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo. I did a review of this in one of my first videos. Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo. This is pear, toffee, mandarin orange. It's got green notes, it's got patchouli. This has got the dirty patchouli. It's also earthy at the same time. It's juicy, it's yummy. It's one that I find easy to reach. You know, for me, this is a no-brainer. And in any case, let me make this my scent of the day. Okay, right. Please do remember to subscribe, guys, if you haven't subscribed already. Also remember to drop in a comment and tell me what you think. What would be your utmost 10 favorite picks, or from your collection? If you've got designer fragrances in your collection, what are the 10 fragrances that you'd say, these are to die for, these I couldn't live without? Okay, my number 8 is going to be Mon Guerlain, and this is intense. I'm just crazy about this fragrance, guys. This is beautiful. This has got this one is the intense version. Like I said, it's got plenty of notes, but what comes to mind is the lavender. It's got some bergamot, it's got some mandarin orange as well, it's got some jasmine, sambac, and some rose. This to me is sensual, it's stunning, it's alluring, it's elegant, it's boss chic, it's boss lady, it's sophisticated, it's I've got my life together, it's I'm the businesswoman, it's I'm going to clinch you know, that deal, I'm going to sign those documents. This is what I get with this to me, I just can't get enough of this. I love this fragrance. My number 9 is going to be this one I picked because of the greenness. This is a green floral fragrance. This is Cartier Bezo Velay. Why I picked this one, it's got some lily, it's got some citruses as well. It's warm and it's ageless. I'm not too big on green fragrances, but for some reason this is one green fragrance that was done in a way that I kind of like. This is beautiful, especially in cold weather, but at the same time it's an all-rounder. Anyone can wear it even in summer, and it just screams class. You know, I don't wear it that much, but when I do wear it, it's one of those that I ask myself, why haven't I been wearing this? So I know this is one fragrance that to me is a for life fragrance. Now going on to my last one, I know this one is going to have mixed feelings because it's overly done. La Vie est Belle. Okay, I had two choices between La Vie est Belle and Black Opium, and I just thought La Vie Belle would be one fragrance that, you know, I would love in my collection permanently. I know it's overly done. I know it's super popular. I know one in every 3 or something would have this if you're going in the mall. But to me, this is one fragrance that Lancome did that I so appreciate. This is super sweet. It's got blackcurrant, it's got some pear, it's got some iris, it's got some vanilla, it's got a patchouli. It's a patchouli bomb, and I can understand why some people don't like it. Some people don't like it because they say the patchouli in here is just too much. It's a dirty patchouli in your face, but for some reason that is why I actually personally like La Vie Belle by Lancome. So yeah, guys, I have been talking about 10 designer fragrances for life in my collection. This might change, you know, but what I know for certain is this will not change. That is haute couture, because I've had this for more than I've been using this fragrance for more than 10 years, so this is not something that is going to change. I know this is most likely never going to change. That is the Mon Guerlain Intense. I like the normal one as well. That is not the Intense. I like that as well. So I just like the Mon Guerlain line. I know I love this one so much. I can't get enough of this. The Angel Muse. So I know that is probably not going to change. So yeah, out of these 10 fragrances, if my entire designer collection lot was to be taken away, these are the ones that I'd ask, you know, to be left behind. So I was doing 10 designer fragrances for life. This is not a tag. This is just something that I thought to do. I will actually throw in, I think, 3 or 4 videos about 10s. So if you keep watching, I will give you 10 designer fragrances, which I have. I'll give you 10 that I'm not so keen on. I'll give you 10 best of a certain range and stuff like that. So do stay tuned, and I hope you did enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to comment. Let me know if you have any of these and if you are equally crazy about them like myself. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications so that you are notified anytime I upload a video. It's been your girl C Chronicles. Thank you very much for joining me today, and remember guys, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.